Hey, welcome back to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, and trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so you can easily choose the best watch for yourself in the comfort of your own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online, and if you'd like to know the price, simply click on the links in the description below. We greatly appreciate if you'd purchase your next watch from us at JazzTime.com. Today we'll be taking a look at this Breitling Chronomat, the B0142. In other words, it's the stainless steel model, all stainless steel with the blue face dial. The reference number, quite a mouthful. AB0134101C1A1. Quite a complicated name or alphanumeric reference number, but that's what it is. So I'll be doing an unboxing first, and I'll be showing you all the features of this watch. So starting off here, let's open this up, and you have the watch here. All right, and you have the warranty on the inside as well, but here is the main portion here. You have the watch nicely wrapped up, factory sealed. All right, so separate all of these. All right, so we're just going to go over the watch itself right here. So here's the watch. I'll be doing a little peeling of all of the features or the plastics off of this one. Okay, there we go. All right, and also taking a look at the finish here. Nice satin brush finish on these outer links with intermediate high polish portions there. Gives a very distinct look. Okay, let me zoom back out here. Outside, and anything on the inside? Nothing too big to worry about. Let me take a closer look here with my own eyes. Okay. All right, so here's the Breitling B01, the Chronomat. All right, this one, it features a full stainless steel case here, full stainless steel bracelet. I already gave you the reference number for this one. All right, so starting off with the case, we have a 42 millimeter case diameter from finger to thumb. That's the 2 o'clock to 8 o'clock position. Also the 10 to 4 position, same size, same 42 millimeters. You have the full stainless steel construction here. If you zoom in, looking at the front of the case, as evident on the lugs here, nice satin brush finish. On the sides, matching satin brush look as well, with very nice detailing around the pushers for the chronographs there. On this sort of like raised section that features the crown guards there. You have the crown guard or the crown itself at the 3 o'clock position, as you would typically expect. The bezel itself on here, the unidirectional rotatable bezel. I wouldn't say quite as crispy, but more, not chunky either, but very assertive in its sort of feel and tactile sense there. So quite interesting, and a little bit more on the muted side actually. So let me move it closer to the microphone. Yeah, so that's basically what it sounds like. So not quite as loud as a Submariner or any other sort of unidirectional rotatable bezel, but it sort of has that nice subtlety that comes with it. Very nice. The first 15 minutes always being the most crucial when you're doing your decompression stops, when you're doing diving, of course, but all the rest of it very nicely indexed as well. Arabic numerals for the 15, 30, and 45 seconds on there, or minutes should you decide to use it for the minutes. All right, the case back, it features a screwed-in sapphire crystal with a full exhibition case back, as you can see there. I'm just going to leave the sticker on here because, well, this is a brand new watch. I'm not going to destroy the back myself. All right, so taking a look here at the dial, you have a nice blue dial. Let me see, I'm trying to find some info on it right here. It's basically a blue dial with a sort of like a sunray patterning on it. A bit subtle because it sort of falls to the background visually due to the subdials here. The small seconds at the 9 o'clock position, the 30-minute and 30-minute and 12-hour subdials at the 3 and 6 o'clock positions respectively. You also have a date aperture kind of hiding at the 6 o'clock position. As you can see, it's the 20th of whatever month this is. index hour marks for all the rest. Kind of a sporty-ish look for Breitling. I would expect more of an aviation sort of type of look to it, but you know, they don't really lose that here at all. It's very dial oriented, tons of index markers for precise timing and such. Basically everything that you would expect from Breitling, with the letter form logo at the 12 o'clock position, not the full sort of picturesque sort of pictorial type of logo. So keeps it nice and clean at the top and all the business at the bottom, as you would expect. The inner bezel features a tachymeter or tachymeter, helpful for measuring units per hour based on your timing for basically a single minute. We have videos on how to use a tachymeter or tachymeter in other videos, so you can see those on our website or here on YouTube. For the functionality, basically, I think this watch was mostly at low power reserve. I don't know if the seconds hand was moving all that much, but basically wind the watch by unscrewing the crown at 3 o'clock position and turn it clockwise. And about 20 to 30 full winds will get you to the full power reserve there, no problem. All right, pull the crown out to the next position. I believe this allows you to change the date. Yes, a quick set date function at the 6 o'clock position. Rotate it clockwise. It's about a half turn, somewhere between a quarter and a half turn, maybe a third of a turn to advance it by 1. All right, nice and easy there, as you would expect. Pull the crown out to the final position. Is there a hacking seconds function? Yes, there is. The seconds hand does indeed stop, so you can then set the time precisely wherever it needs to go. You can set the minute hand by rotating it counterclockwise, by pushing all of the hands forward, really. So move the hour hand and then set the minute hand wherever it needs to go based on the position of that small seconds. All right, press the crown back in and screw it back tightly against the case. And what's the water resistance for this watch? It's 200 meters or 660 feet below sea level. Not printed on the dial, so keep that in mind. It's something that you'll have to remember when you get this watch. Also, additional functionality, the chronograph. Simply press the top button to start the chronograph. Nice and crispy feel. Very sturdy as well. Gets that center-mounted chronograph hand started moving. A very bright orange. At least that's how it appears on my monitoring. It's a very, very deep, highly saturated orange, sort of like a red orange. Very complementary color scheme when compared to the dial. So it's a very good color choice because it's very easy to see as well. The counterbalance there is the Breitling B, the letterform logo, or the letterform portion of the logo. So it gives it a very, very interesting little nice touch to it there. Press the top button again to stop it, and press the bottom button to reset it, as well as the sub dials as well. All right, and thanks to the vertical clutch of pretty much every modern watch, you can basically keep this running as a large center mounted seconds hand, no problem there. Nice and easy. So what is on the inside? Well, the caliber is the Breitling 01. They're no stranger to making their own movements and making excellent movements at that, especially chronograph movements. It's a self-winding mechanical movement with approximately 70 hours of power reserve, 28,800 vibrations per hour, basically everything you'd expect from a watch that features a chronograph. Accurate within 1/8 of a second, of course. 47 joules total, allowing for center-mounted seconds, or rather the chronograph hand, the small seconds, minute, hours hands with the small subdials for the chronograph, as well as the date aperture. All right, all of that excellent work from Breitling to get this working, basically on par with some of the highest level watchmakers, Patek Philippe, Rolex, you name it, Audemars Piguet. Basically a very solid movement that basically does not compromise. All right, now taking a look at the steel bracelet here. They just call it a metal bracelet, but it's sort of an interesting bracelet because they're sort of like not exactly semicircular, not exactly round either, but sort of ovalish sort of cross-section look here, and it only bends so much, and it basically follows the curvature of your wrist very nicely, but does not bend inwards. So a very interesting, kind of like a safety feature, I would say, of the Breitling. There's a double deployment butterfly open clasp. You have the letterform logo along with the word form portions of the logo on each half. All right, and it's a double-sided deployment, nice and easy. All right, and while I'm here, I'll try it on and give you my thoughts as to how it wears on my wrist, at least 7 inches in circumference. So I will most likely have to size this if I'm going to fit it perfectly on me. But for me, 42 millimeters, again, pretty big. If you're familiar with the videos that I've made on this channel, you'll know that I prefer anything below 40 millimeters. So 42, certainly big. It has that huge wrist presence. Not my sort of thing, but if my wrists were maybe like 7.5, I could swing it, but certainly 8 inches and larger, this would fit very nicely. But, you know, I'm not gonna let that stop me, because taking a look here down the wrist here, the lugs do allow the bracelet to actually sort of conform to the wrist even better. So pretty much anyone can wear this watch, even down to, you know, 6 or even 5 inch wrists. You can still wear this. You'll just have to deal with the gigantic wrist presence. But, you know, Breitling are no strangers to that either, because they're known for making huge timepieces, because, well, you got to fit all this information on there somehow. And they're, you know, very much known for making, you know, these chronometers and, you know, aviation style watches. So, you know, you're getting a Breitling, you know where you're getting, you know what you're in for. All right, and with the blue dial, it has a very sort of like a navy-ish look to it. I'm not sure if it's picking up correctly on my monitoring here, but that looks about right. It's got a very nice shade of blue, a little bit of gray mixed in to give it a very, very subtle coloration that doesn't scream, but wherever you bring this, people will certainly notice it. It's a very, very nice shade of blue. And you get all these different values as well based on the sort of lighting conditions. So absolutely beautiful, and it feels very good on the wrist as well. It feels almost like a Jubilee bracelet from Rolex. All right, so very good from Breitling, so keep all that in mind. But that's all I got to say about this one. What do you guys think? Let us know down in the comments below what you think about this Breitling Chronomat, the B0142, this one in stainless steel, and the blue face dial. Let us know down in the comments below. If you happen to learn anything or enjoy this video, just hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can be notified when we go live with another video like this one. And as always, if you'd like to purchase this watch or any other watch, visit our store at jazztime.com. Links in the description below, where you can get it for the lowest possible price anywhere online. If this one happens to sell, we can get another one for you, no problem. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to Model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page, where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.